In this section, we'll talk about the criteria for product testing and some of the more common tests. Then we'll discuss the guidance documentation the FDA provides and the standards that must be followed. Finally, we'll take a look at clinical data requirements. Step 3 in bringing your device to market in the US is clinical testing. Your product's risk determines what tests, if any, will need to be performed. The higher the risk, the more testing required. Typically, Class 1 devices do not require testing. Class 2 and 3 devices, however, are not so lucky. Some of the most common tests include checking the electrical safety and effectiveness of medical electrical equipment, ensuring that a medical device does not emit any electromagnetic interference, testing the toxicity of the device when it touches the body, analyzing the sterilant residence and the radiation dose, if any, and testing the mechanical strength and performance of the device. If you'll recall, back on FDA's product classification page, there's a Recognized Consensus Standards area. That section lists the international testing standards acceptable by the FDA. This might come in handy when conducting your own tests. The road to selling your device in the US can be confusing. Luckily, the FDA has many guidance documents available. Guidance documents can be found on the FDA website and provide more detail about specific parts of the registration process and establish the standards by which medical devices are evaluated. Do not ignore these. They are there only to help you get your device to market in accordance with FDA's guidelines. If there's ever a question as to what information should be provided to the FDA or the format in which it should be presented, these guidance documents are lifesavers. They help with questions regarding horizontal guidance, such as packaging, as well as vertical guidance about your actual device, like performance testing requirements. You can navigate to the Guidance Documents page from FDA's homepage. Just click the Medical Devices tab, then look for the Guidance Documents link within the Industry Assistance section. From there, you can further narrow your search using the search field on this page. For example, if you were looking for information on testing requirements for electrocardiographs, just type electrocardiograph testing in the search field and click Search. Scroll through the available links and select the one most relevant to your search. This one looks pretty good. The guidance documents are actually displayed on the website itself, but you can also download them as a PDF. It is imperative that you read over the testing section thoroughly and address any questions prior to taking action. The guidance documents are an excellent resource that will either provide definitive answers for you or point you to other resources that have more in-depth information. In this section, we covered medical device types that require testing, common testing required, and how FDA provides documentation to help you with the process. Up next, we'll take a look at the paperwork involved in bringing your device to market in the US.